All right, I want you to try a quick wall ball progression here. 3 parts, okay? Starts without a stick, just a ball. All right, we're gonna really try to hone in our throwing technique, all right? So first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna extend our arm all the way, literally locking out our elbow, all right? And so I'll try to give you the best view here. If I'm aiming towards this wall, my shoulders should be facing perpendicular, okay, for this drill. That doesn't necessarily mean your hips have to be perpendicular. All right, so let's actually get our hips to about a 45-degree angle, and our shoulders should be turned perpendicular to the target, okay? So my hips are not in line with my shoulders. My hips are at a 45, my shoulders are at a 90 in relation to the wall. I'm gonna completely lock out this right elbow, all right? And so what we're looking to do here, we can pick this front arm up as well, pretending we have the stick in our hands, is we're looking to get this hand to rotate up and over our head. Super casual, okay? So this is not a power drill. This is a range of motion drill. So my goal is to keep this hand fully extended up and over my head. All right, as you can see, I'm rotating for every rep. My shoulders start perpendicular and they finish square. All right, so it's all about this rotation. All right, using the power of our lower body. All right, that's the first thing I do is I turn my hips. That naturally turns my shoulders, which brings my hand through. Many of us have the problem, and I have this as well, in game situations. Sometimes I catch myself doing this, literally gripping our stick too tight. All right, we're too tense up top. We really need to make sure that we're relaxing our upper body. All right, that's going to give us more ball control and more power, right? And the ability to get our throw off quicker, which are all super important. All right, so again, up and over. Second part to this progression, you're gonna grab your stick and you're gonna go through the exact same range of motion. I don't want you to let this elbow bend at all for the sake of this drill. All right, so my elbow's out and away, or my elbow's locked out, my hand's out and away. My stick is pointed towards my target. A lot of us hold our stick like this, right? Now notice how my elbow naturally drops. We turn and we push that ball. That's not what we want to do here. We want to keep our arm extended. We want to use strictly the rotation of our body and the snap of our wrist to throw this ball. It's very, very relaxed. All right, I should be able to get this range of motion. All right, up and over without letting this elbow drop. Okay, we're going to want to do that on both sides. And the third part to that progression is just adding your second hand and see if you can continue the same pattern. All right, we're not going to run around throwing like this in a game necessarily, but this can be our shooting technique when it comes to the hardest shot that we can take from a set position, really cranking it back and shooting as hard as we can. You want to get this full extension, all right? We want to be relaxed up top, okay? So we're going here to here, all right? Hopefully, all right, with enough repetitions in this concept on both sides, make sure we're getting a ton, probably twice as much on our weekend as strong. We're going to be able to hone in on our throwing technique and be much more consistent.